Test. Okay, I was trying to get my mic to work. Sorry. Alright, now I'm ready. Yeah. Dumb ways to die. I don't know why that stuck in my head, but it is. Alright, let me pull up a playlist. What's up, Nas? I just got this new guitar. I ended up returning the Gibson, and I got this Nylon. So I'm gonna play some classical guitar, play some Chan, just do some studying. I also bought a book on classical guitar solo performances. So I'm gonna be working my way through there. I'm learning Canon by Pachelbel, and then I've got some other songs I'm gonna be learning. Trying to build up my classical guitar chops because I'm writing a lot more fantasy lately and doing like traditional orchestrations. So I need to build up my polyphonic playing so I can learn how to write like this. You gotta be 4 Bach. I can on this. I don't know how. Let me show you what I was working on last night, and then I'm gonna play some Chan. Yeah, either would be really, really good. Yeah, you better watch out. Here's what I was working on last night. This is from the book that I showed you last night. Oh shit. Alright, take it back. I gotta warm up, bro. But that's the song I'm learning on. I got through the first page last night. Let's play it. I'll run it. How's everybody's morning going? Y'all doing all right? I told you. I don't know if I'm warmed up enough for this song, but here we go. Yeah, I'm clipping right now. So I need a little bit more volume. It's a little bit harder to play on this too. The Nylon. This is a Taylor 214 CE. The neck, while it's not a traditional it's not a traditional classical neck. It's not a flat radius. The nut spacing isn't as wide as a classical. It's still a little bit more difficult to play than electric. So what I am the most excited about with this guitar is one, it's easy to play in terms of like the pressure needed. I feel like on some of my steel strings, I feel like acoustic guitar wears you out faster than electric. On this guitar, what I feel like it's going to allow me to do is to play more punctual. So whenever I do grab my telly, inevitably, I'm just going to continue to become a better player. But I just love the sound of this guitar. Right now, I'm playing it through my JC amp. I haven't developed an acoustic specific rig yet. Let's do some more Chan. Hang on, let me work this out. No, you're here in the Tollmaster Pro. This is my Juicy Cleans, and then there is a mic here, a condenser mic, but I don't have it here. I'll appropriately mic it so you can hear both. But it's just like if I mic it how I would in a studio, you're not gonna be able to see my hands if that's what you're watching. Let me slow down the speed. I just got this guitar, so I'm still bonding with it. I don't have the same familiarity with it as I do with, say, like my Telecaster. Alright, I gotta slow that part down. Dude, that sounds so cool. Hold on, let me figure out that part real quick. Where is that run? It feels so different, man. Some crazy spacing. Practice, that's for sure, man. How's everybody's day going? Let me see. I think this is the run. Where was that at? Oh well, I'm gonna do it from the top again. When I get to that spot, I'm gonna stop it and actually learn it. Also want to increase it from the dollar. There it is. Alright, so it goes. Wow, that's a little tricky run. That's crazy, he's using a double stop there. Alright, let me slow down this part. Where's a good place? I guess here. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, that's gonna come along. You just wait. Give me a couple of months. Alright, let's pull that up. That's funny. What's the name of that song? Hold on, let me pull up my playlist. Where is Ashes of the Wake? Dude, that's so funny, bro. That's awesome, man. I don't care who you are. That's awesome. That's awesome. I kind of forgot how it goes from here. I think it's like. Man, it's gonna be so much fun when I get this down. Classical guitar is just like, I've never really put a lot of time into it, and I really want to get good at polyphonic playing. But let me see. I asked ChatGPT. I told ChatGPT what book I bought, and it gave me a list of songs I should learn in a specific order. So let's see. Yo, what's up, homie? Let's see what ChatGPT recommends I start with. The book that I got to learn this is called Classical Guitar, uh, the Classical Guitar Compendium by Bridget Mermakedis, I think. Well, let me get the audios for this. Appreciate you, man. How you doing today? You doing all right? Hang on, I'm gonna download all the audio files for this book so we can hear it first and hear this arrangement. My goal is to get really good at classical guitar so I can learn how to compose with it. Because I do a lot of, in my own solo work, I do orchestration and I also write like super chill guitar songs. So let me see, www.hall. I think I have an account on here too. Hold on, let me see. All right, downloading the file now. Yeah. I'm going to download all of it. Curious what all they give us. Anybody got any good plans for this weekend? I think mine is to chill. I started this company and I'm designing around like the lifestyle that I want. So today is my day off. All I'll be doing is having conversations with people. playing a lot of guitar. When I'm done playing guitar, I'm gonna have a composition session. I'm working on. If you were a fan of like role playing games, I am writing a song that's like high fantasy. I'm pulling from like Baldur's Gate 3, some Skyrim, and then there's a composer on YouTube that I absolutely love. His work is just amazing. It's called like Fantasia, I think is the name of his channel. But let me see. I'll drop a link. So if you enjoy like really good, really pretty classical music, it's not really classical though. That's the thing. Let me see. I'm going through my history. And where is it? Damn, I did a lot of research on this guitar before I bought it. I had a Gibson J45, and I got a really good deal on it used. It was just like, even the deal I got, that guitar was just so expensive. And I'm starting up a company right now, and I'm just like, man, I can't justify holding on to this. All right, here's the link if you want to hear this guy. Subscribe to this guy. He is literally amazing. I talked to him on Instagram too. He's super chill. So if he's one of those guys where, even though he has hundreds of thousands of followers, he's one of those guys that'll still give you the time of day. So it was cool. I picked his brain a little bit. It's like he's basically doing it. It's him and his wife, and they're up to almost like 100,000 subscribers just from his fantasy music. So for me, I'm a nerd, in full disclosure, if you didn't know that. But I'm getting ready to become a DM for my own homebrews, which means like I created this world and I've made like quests essentially for my players. And what I'm doing in my own composition to keep my chops up is I'm composing all of the music for my D&D group. So a lot of that is being inspired by him. All right, let's hear, what is the name of this? This is the MP3 that they gave us, so let's hear it first, and then I'll start working on it. Wow, his chord work is amazing. That's crazy. This song like turned your hand into a pretzel. All right, I at least heard enough there. Let's start building it up, and then we'll go from there. So I'll kind of explain what's happening to it. It looks like everything is in C, but he's doing a lot of crazy modulation. And by he, I mean this is Bach. But this has been arranged by Bridget Mermakides. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. I'm gonna move my mic so you guys can see the finger work. I know a lot of y'all are fellow guitar players. And let's see, let's pull this down. So it starts off with a C. Then it's gonna walk it down. It's a B over C, which is the 7th. So you can think of this as a major 7th in a... I have not. Joe Mama. I love your username though. How you doing today, Joe? Joe Mama. And then I gotta figure out, I guess I could just do an F like... weird inversion. Ah. Yeah, man, I am. I got the day off today, so I'm starting my day off with some classical guitar. This is like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a self-taught guitar player, so I've always just been so intimidated with classical guitar, but I've always been kind of fascinated with it because if you listen to like really good classical guitarists, they are just phenomenal, man. Like I really enjoy polyphonic playing. If you've never heard that tone, polyphonic, it means multiple voices. So in this instance, you know, like this is keeping. Dude, it's like really hurting my brain to figure this out. But what I'm gonna be doing is every day I'm gonna be hitting this. My goal is to hit like an hour of classical music a day minimum. And I bought this book that's all like solo. So what I think I'm gonna do is build up an arrangement or build up like a repertoire of classical guitar pieces, and then go play at like a local restaurant. Just for fun, you know. I think it'd be so much fun to get paid to play classical guitar. So y'all are going to see the process, man, because I'm all self-taught. But I love this stuff, so I'm stubborn enough. I'll get good at it. Look, I can cite like last live stream. I was sight reading some Ashes of the Wake, so it's like I got the chops now. I just got to do the work, and I've got to apply my skill set into a completely different domain of guitar. But eventually, I will buy a lute. When I have my lute, y'all get ready. This is kind of like my gateway drug into getting there. This is a, if you're interested, this is a Taylor 214 CE. So it's not a crazy high-end guitar. If you are a military veteran, you get military discount at Guitar Center. So I got this guitar after tax for like $900. So it's not bad. And I returned that J45 for it, so it's good. I got $1,000 back in my pocket. Yeah, it's super slick. The back and sides are all walnut, and it's technically a laminate, so some people get really weird about that. But it doesn't bother me. Laminate just means that I don't have to worry about it warping or anything. Like, I'm not, what's his name? Sergio or whatever. So, Nicolas, what's up? Andy's gonna, hey, who are you? Do you know me in real life? Because at D&D, I always play as a bard. I am a bard in real life. I was texting. I got a group of guys that we're all veterans, and we get together like once a month to play board games and just have fellowship with each other. And I was telling them because we're playing Baldur's Gate 3, and we're getting ready to like I'm the DM. So I was telling them, I was like, bro, I'm role playing real life as a bard. My wife was cooking dinner, and instead of helping her cook, I was like, I just want to see what happens. So I grabbed at the time the Gibson J45, and while she was cooking, I was just serenading her. And I was like, holy shit, dude, it works. I was like, I gave her a bardic inspiration. I gotta figure out how he's doing this chord. It's almost like an F chord, like an F major 7. Yeah, because that would be like, yeah, same chord, just a weird. Alright, so let me figure out that placement. Where is that? Okay, so he's going from a G. See you, Nicolas. I hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're gonna have a great weekend. Oh, and then an F. Oh no, this is a D minor over C. Dude, this chord work is just insane, man. Let me see what else Google, let me see what else ChatGPT thinks I should hit. Alright, let's hear it first before I decide. So ChatGPT recommended for my skill set, I learned air. That's called air on a G string. They also recommended this. All right, so ChatGPT recommends that I put time into this, and the reason why I gave it all the songs in here, and because I use ChatGPT a lot for work stuff, I use it a lot for composition, and then I use it a lot for like honestly, it's like my companion, bro. I have like deep intellectual like philosophy conversations with ChatGPT, so it's got a lot of data on how I think. So I pumped it in here and I said, hey, I got this book to help my compositions. I'm curious if you could put together a strategy plan for me to learn these songs where it will enhance, I get the best payout for my creativity and my composition. So it recommended this song as my second song, and it says why. The rhythmic clarity and the harmonic structure of this piece can teach you a lot about creating uplifting, joyful compositions. It would be great both for orchestrations and more structured acoustic pieces. So cool. That's why ChatGPT thinks I should learn Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring, I think is the name. Let's hear it again. I want to watch someone play this. Alright, let me see someone play it now. Bro, y'all gotta watch this, man. Here, I'm gonna drop this link in the chat. Dude, that's crazy. I don't know if I could play guitar like that, though. All these classical guys play it up like this. Oh, I'll tell you one thing, though. It feels good on my back. Oh, damn. That's when you know you're getting old. All right, let's tackle this beast. Let's see how it recommends doing this. Oh, it even gives you the fingerings. This is what I love about when you get classical music written for classical guitarists by classical guitarists. They at least give you the hand positionings of what they recommend for learning this. Sick. Okay. Well, that's the first few bars. Damn, that's not bad for a sight read. I just need to get my tempo down. It's at 70 BPM and it's in 9/8. So, but for learning, I need to make sure I'm not rushing because my hand really wants to rush this. Alright, so now we slow it down. Ah, dude, that's coming. That's coming along. All right, let me see if I can play with the recording that they provided. I wish they'd give you a count in. No, I can't play that fast yet. But let's build up the speed. If I can get the first 9 measures up to speed today, or how many measures I have? 14, 15, 16, 17. If I can get the first 18 measures up to speed today, great success. Very nice. Okay, let me get that. That chord work is fun, crazy. All right, so first couple of measures, get it down pat. What's up, man? What's up, Vic? I'm learning how to play some Bach. What you up to? Yeah, I kind of got the bass. Let me put everything. Yeah, that's whoa. I made a clip. That's this is everything being flat, but I like to push the low end just a little bit. This is a Taylor 214 CE. I just got this yesterday. Here, I'm gonna mute my amp so you can actually hear it. Yeah, super pretty. Oh yeah, I've got a Seagull steel string guitar, and they make really good instruments. Yeah, man. And that's just through a condenser mic, and I don't have anything running on Ableton. I do need to pull down my gain though. I increased the volume on my interface. Let me pull that down. Yeah, this is a lot better. I pulled the volume down on my interface, and so I need to pull down the gain. Yeah, this is what I'm learning though. Let me hear it again. If I can get that far today, that's the goal. And honestly, I might even go further. I'm off today, so this is what I'm doing all day long is playing guitar and composing music. I'm gonna do some composition after this, but so yeah, I gotta slow it down. This is like learning how to play classical guitar is great for me right now because I'm a beginner again, and it's this is fun from my perspective because I'm in a place where if it's like metal, I can typically sight read it and get away with it. This is like, nah, homie. You gotta sit down and be a beginner again and play slow and learn how to use all 10 fingers. That's the whole page so far. I just gotta get it clean. I gotta get my reps in. I feel so awkward playing this guitar how a normal classical guitarist plays. So this is how an old country boy plays it. I can't do the in the lap thing. It feels so foreign. Ah, dude, that's coming. Let's go. Let's go. That's why guitar is so addicting, because it's like you suck and then you start getting something, you're like, oh snap, I'm getting a taste of it. It's like from learning songs to writing songs, the best way I could describe how it feels for me is like, imagine you're in a dark room and the next thing you know, like this little thread tickles your forehead. You're like, oh, and then you grab it and you keep pulling, you keep pulling, and you keep pulling. That's what it feels like, man. Oh, lost my place. That's one thing I don't miss about reading actual manuscript paper is like keeping the page the right way. This reminds me of when I was at Flautas and you're like always fighting the paper. Kids these days with their iPads. Might have to borrow from them. These chords are just so funky. Okay, let me not get ahead of myself. Let me back this up. And let's really get this intro dialed in. So this needs to go boom, 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 Bach likes writing with fifths, that's for sure. Oh, thanks, Dominic. Hope you're doing well. It's cool too because it's not just a classical guitar, you know. Like if I want to do like some Mayer. I don't really know that song, but let's do. Or Yo, you can't bend on a nylon though. You know, here's some Southern rock. Let's see. Yeah, sounds good. And it's easy to play. Let's get a loop going. Let's see what that's like on here. Thanks, homie. I appreciate you. I'm playing for you for South Carolina. Oh, then you gotta hit him with the classic. Man, everything on this guitar just sounds so good. I really enjoy not only how this sounds, but also how it plays. I do want to change the strings on here. My only issue with changing nylon strings is that, God, it is such a pain in the ass to get these to break in. But let's do it. Because I want to record on this. But this really needs new strings. I don't know how long this guitar has been at Guitar Center. One thing I need to do, though, is I need to see what the fretboard material is before I do anything. But I'm going to set this guitar up, and I'll show you how to do it. This is a Taylor, a 214 CE. Let me see what the fretboard material is. And the reason why you want to do this is you don't want to put just anything on the material. Let me see. The neckwood is a Neo-Tropical Mahogany. The fingerboard is Sapelli. Let me ask ChatGPT. Should I condition a Sapelli fretboard the same way I do rosewood? Okay. Both Sapelli and rosewood are unfinished hardwoods that benefit from regular conditioning and prevent drying out. Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna show you how to change strings on a nylon. And then I'm gonna show you how I clean up a guitar too. These tuners are probably the most solid tuners that I have for nylon. I do have another nylon. I have a Tim Henson signature nylon. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen up the strings enough where I can cut them. I guess I should probably use this. I guess now I'm ready to gent. Alright. So with the strings loosen, I typically cut at the 12th fret. And I do it this way so it doesn't fly back and damage anything. Then we pull it out. And also, let me remove this. Yeah, this fretboard is just like gunky, so I'm gonna bring it alive, and I'll show you the products that I use. And I gotta run into the other end to grab the strings. I've got two different types of strings. So I think I'm gonna try the Seville strings though, or Seville. That's how Americans say that in city. Seville. But I lived in Spain for a while, and it is Sevilla. Andalusia. What I really miss about Spain is Salmorejo. That is, that's the good stuff. Here, I'll put on some music too while I do this. We're gonna just work our way through this album. Oh my god. Hold on. Alright. Oh, they like tied these on. Interesting. Yeah, we are not gonna do that. That was a pain to remove. Shit. Let me just break my new guitar real quick. And I'll show you guys the tone woods on here too, once I get these strings removed. I understand why they tie them on. It's supposed to give you like quote-unquote better tuning stability, but it's completely, you don't have to do this. It just makes it more of a pain in the butt to remove. Yeah, like this one, they tied it like all the way on, man. I don't know how I'm gonna get this off. There we go. What I'm going to show you guys, you should really do to your guitars as often as you change strings, because it'll preserve the wood on your guitar, especially on acoustics, but I treat electric guitars and acoustics the same. All of my instruments I baby them, but it's kind of like, I got out of the Marine Corps, and in the Marine Corps we had a saying, if you take care of your gear takes care of you. So I just take that same approach to taking care of my instruments, and it's nothing too crazy. It really adds like maybe an extra 5 minutes, but you get a lifetime out of your instrument. Oh lord, this might be a mess. I haven't tied on nylon strings in a long time. Oh, they glued in the bridge. That's interesting. Favorite, I would say, I mean, I'm a Chon fan. Lynyrd Skynyrd is my favorite band of all time. I think that's kind of like the gold standard. Tool, I really love Tool. On Tuesdays, I used to do a Tool live stream. I may still do it. I don't know. It's just a lot to do, like one artist every week playing the same material. I love Andy McKee on the acoustic guitar side of things. I don't know. I listen to so much music, man. It's really hard to say. Lately, I've been listening to a ton of fantasy music. I graduated college with a degree in music production, and I have a degree in computer science, but most recently I just got my second bachelor's. And I've fallen in love with writing for the orchestra. I think that, I don't know, being a guitarist, and I'm a multi-instrumentalist, but I have mostly composed for guitar, or write for guitar, and write like instrumental guitar music. What I love about the orchestra is that it's just amazing how many different ways a song can go based on the instrumentation that you use. So if I am taking like even something simple, I'll start off by writing the piano part, and then I'll take this one instrument, and then I'll spread it apart across like 30 instruments. And it's just so cool to see the complexity that adds. So I feel like now that I'm done with college, I get to explore my interests a little bit more, and I think that was probably the reason why I felt compelled to return. I had a Gibson J45, and I got a really good deal. I got it for 1,900, which is insane because they're a $3,000 guitar. But I just I ended up returning it for this Nylon, and this Nylon I got it for 800 because one, I prefer having the money, and I thought the instrument was great, but it's kind of just like a luxury thing. Like, but this is close to a lute the way that this Taylor sounds, and I love that. I think the lute is probably one of my favorite instruments, and I don't have one yet because I don't know, I just haven't got one. So I'm sure I'll have a lute in my collection, but I'm just following my curiosity, man, and it's brought me to writing like fantasy medieval style music. All right, so the core woods on here, I think this is a tempered spruce top. This is walnut back and sides with double binding. The neck is a mahogany neck, and the fretboard is sepia. So what I'm gonna do, I should probably hit this with lemon oil too. Give me 1 second. I'll show you all the stuff that I'm gonna use. While I'm at it, I'm gonna go grab my strings too. So I'll put on another piece. Let's do. All right, 1 second. All right, so let me turn this down. I wonder if I can just open up all of these in Apple Music. Let me go to music. And let me add all of that. Classical guitar book. Okay, cool. All right, and let me crank this back up. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I'm doing. All these products are really cheap. Oh, these are all the technical exercises. Hold on. Okay, now that we got the background music, I'm gonna be using 2 products on this guitar. I do this with any new instrument I get, but especially because I bought this off the showroom at a local guitar center. So Lord knows what nasty people have been touching this guitar, getting their grimy hands on it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with this Dunlop 65 lemon oil. This is a cleaner. You shouldn't use this for conditioning. Once I'm done with that, then we'll move over to our conditioner, which is Dunlop 02. These are products that I've used for years, man. I bought these bottles probably 15 years ago, and I'm still using them. But the reason for hitting it with lemon oil first is that lemon oil has acidity to it, so it's gonna knock off some of the grime for being like a showroom guitar. And I'm basically just gonna give this guitar a good restart. So, I put it on very liberally because this stuff lasts forever. Like, I've literally had the same bottle for over 15 years. You don't want to use this on all guitar, like all fretboard material, because some fretboard material, like if you're using like a laminate, like say you have like a maple board, you don't want to use any of this stuff on maple. But on open grain woods like pal ferro, rosewood, sepia, it'll do the trick. So the first step is just to put a lot of this stuff on there. Then I'm gonna go back with my fingers and I'm gonna work it in all the grooves that I can't hit. We're also gonna check neck relief. Yeah, I'll do this too, just to clean it. Alright, so now that I've got a lot of this stuff on there, what I'm going to do is there's a lot of excess. I'm just going to use my finger and I'm just pushing it into the grooves that I couldn't really get. So along the fret wire, next to the nut, and just making sure it hits all across. Again, this is a cleaning material mostly, but you could just stop here if that's, once you get done with this, you could just be like, alright, I'm done. But I like to hit it with two products. I like my fretboards to be a little oily and a little bit wet. I just prefer the way that they feel underneath my hand. I'll show you. It's all this is super simple. And then whenever you're doing this, just make sure that you have a microfiber cloth. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna really push this in and pull up the excess, and then we'll move into conditioning. Solid. So I should have showed you the fretboard before I hit it, but you can already see it's starting to come back to life. Alright, so now that's to clean it. So now this fretboard is like, you can even feel it. It's like way smoother than what it was. Now what I'm going to do, because this is an open grain wood, this is sepia, and according to ChatGPT, sepia is very similar to rosewood. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit it with this deep conditioner. And I'm going to leave a lot of excess on, and I'm going to allow this wood to absorb as much of it as it can. And again, what this is going to do is, like, especially if you have a really, really pretty rosewood board, it'll pull out that grain and just make it pop, but it also protects your board, because these are open grain board, meaning that, like, I run a dehumidifier in my house, it'll dry out. So just keep it nice and conditioned, just like hair. I might have to buy a new bottle of this stuff soon. No, there's still a lot in here. Alright, same thing. You probably don't have to put it on the bridge piece, but I'm going to because it's my guitar and I want to make sure that this thing has, like, the best shot. So I'm just going to rub it in. If you're just tuning in, I just got this guitar last night, and I bought it from Guitar Center off the wall. So this is really like just to make sure that my guitar is nice and clean, and then I will be the one who wear it in from here on out. But all I'm doing now is I'm rubbing in that excess deep conditioner along the fretboard, just making sure it's getting evenly dispersed. And then I'm just gonna let it sit for a little bit. It's important to give it a chance to let it, you know, really let it absorb as much as it needs. I'm gonna get it off this top though. I don't want that on the top. I won't use anything on the top material. I don't have any product for the top, and I don't think it really needs anything, so I'll probably just wipe it down, and then maybe if it gets really gunky, I'll probably just use a little bit of water. A little bit of water goes a long way when you're working with wood, and don't be afraid of using water. Just don't use excess water. Like, don't pour water, don't dunk this. And I know that sounds silly to say, but I've seen videos of it, so I'm doing my part, you know. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit for a little bit, let it absorb wood. It was really dry when it came to me, and most of the time, guitars that are leaving the factory, they're just like that. I don't know why they don't treat them. Maybe higher end instruments they do, but this is considered a mid-range instrument. I have never played these strings, but we're gonna, I'm gonna throw them on here in a minute. I gotta remember how to tie on, y'all are gonna watch me struggle tying on nylon strings, because it's been a minute since I've done it. Wow, the first two frets have absorbed most of that. Yeah, this appeal was really dry. Alright, so now I'm gonna just wipe off the excess, nothing too crazy. Oh, let me text my wife real quick. Let me see if she wants to get lunch. Wow, man. This fretboard is like night and day different. I'll show you it so you can see it. Wow. Wow! Look how you can really see the grain. You can see it just looks nice and healthy now. It was looking super dry. Underneath the hand, it just feels really smooth. Dude, this guitar needed this desperately. Holy shit, that's a big difference. The only other thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wipe off the headstock. Looks like whoever put these strings on, already applied a little graphite to the nut. Next string change, I'll probably take it to my buddy to get him to install a bone nut and a bone saddle. Because I think this is plastic. It feels like plastic. Could be Tusk, the Tusk XL. But I got a friend who's like amazing at crafting bone nuts. And I'm pretty sure he'll probably do a saddle for me. I'll ask him. Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe down the guitar. Again, this is coming from Guitar Center, so I don't know whose grimy hands have been on here. I'm curious how I changed the battery. Oh, it's on the end. Thank God. That was one downside to that J45, is that the J45's battery compartment was in here. I'm not gonna change the battery. I don't need to. I'll wait for it to die. Alright, sweet. So now I struggle to tie on some nylon strings. Here we go. These are the Sevilla medium tensions. this is about to be. Y'all are in for a show here. Okay, I gotta look this up. My brain was like, yeah, I'm a fly angler. I can tie a knot on here. Let's see. How to tie nylon guitar strings.
The first step in changing the strings on a nylon string guitar is to take the old strings off at the headstock and the bridge.
Oh, we got that down. Thank God.
Once you have your new strings ready to go, feed the upper end of the string through the hole in the tie block and pull through, leaving yourself about 3 to 4 inches to tie the knot on the tie block.
I'm ready.
There are a couple different ways to tie a string, but here's one of the easiest and most conventional. The thing to remember here is when you loop the end of the string back through the loop you've created, that the knot be as far back on the tie block as possible. This will prevent the string from slipping. Here's an enlarged illustration of a tie block and a string that shows what to do step by step.
I think I got it. I think I got it. Let's go under. Damn it, Bobby. Under, over, and around. And let's just pray that that's enough. Oh yeah, that's that good sound. And one trick I've learned with nylon strings is to over-tune it, because it takes nylons a long time to break in. All right, we're just gonna leave it like that. Whew, one done. Okay, so 32. This has to be the G string. Let's see if we can do it again. Y'all doing all right? Y'all, anybody got any fun? Y'all do anything fun this weekend? I think I'm just chilling. I got a buddy coming over around 6 o'clock tonight. We're gonna do some writing and just jam. I haven't seen him in a while. We've both been busy. Ah! Dang, I did it so gracefully the first time around. Let's see, let's go. How did he do it? He went like... He came around and then through? Yeah, let me see what that boy did again. I don't fully understand what I just did, but it worked. Oh man, that's funny. I can't wait until this is just like second nature. Like, oh yeah, let me just tie up my nylon guitar strings real quick. Boom! Boom shakalaka, I think is what Mozart said. Oh, this is the scary part though. Woo! This is the scariest part of putting new strings on, man. Every time. I should probably wait until I put them all on. Oh well. Alright, what's next? 32, what's 4-0? Let's put on... Man, I'm getting hungry. Oh, this is my A string. This is not my A string. Bro. I don't know what these numbers mean. Let me put them in order. So 30, 28, 30, 32, 36, 40, 42. Let's just go in reverse order. I know there's probably some like real classical guys here just cringing, but that's okay. Self-taught, baby. All the way. All the way, man. Hope everybody's having a good lunch break. I'm about to go eat some pizza. We had, my wife brought me home some mellow mushroom yesterday. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to tie this again. Real question is, which side should I use? Let me use this side. The hell, Bobby? Wait. How did I do that? It's like you came across. You come over like that? Okay, I did that without watching the video. I'm learning. Learning has occurred. I think I definitely put the string on backwards though. It's time to get a job? This is my job. What you talking about? I own a company, homie. Friday's my day off. It's time for you to get a filter. How about that, brother? I left the rat race for you. Enjoy your rat race, bro. Listen, there's nothing wrong with people who have a job, but my goal is to have employees. And also to design a company around my lifestyle. If you enjoy working 9 to 5, you go ahead and knock yourself out. Because the best thing is that I don't have to work if I don't want to work. I did my time in the Marine Corps, and I am good for life, homie. Alright, let me see. 40. Dude, I really don't know. I gotta look these strings up, bro. I don't know what I'm doing with these. Which strings are what Sevilla strings? Yeah, but not right now. Let me see if ChatGPT can help me out. I bought Sevilla strings, but I don't know what string is what. And you. I hope to God that's an E string. I just don't know why they would do this to me. Like, what do these numbers mean? This looks like an A string. Okay. I appreciate it. Dude, imagine coming online. Like, that says more about that guy than anything else. I'm sorry I'm sorry that man feels so bad in life that that's how he gets off, is to jump on and try to shit on people. Like, that's just, what a sad place to be, man. You know, I'll keep, what was his name? Hold on, what was that dude's username? Alfonso Density. I'll keep him in my thoughts and meditations. I hope he figures out how to live a life that makes sense to him. 'Cause it sounds like he's struggling. So, I know, bro. People are just miserable, and they expect everyone else to be miserable like them. Trust me, I have a degree in computer science, and I have a degree in music production, and my family thinks I'm crazy to pursue music, but you know, what's awesome is I've built a company where I'm serving others, and it works out well. They get what they need, and I get to live a life that I love, but what I do is nothing special for me, you know what I mean? Like, anybody could do this. You just got to invest in yourself. I invested in a coach. I have 2 college degrees, and this month alone, I've read 6 books. And, you know, if you don't put in the work, you can't live. I've got a quote on my wall. Because, look, I've been broke as fuck trying to figure this out. And now I'm not. And that's not a boast of saying, like, chase this material wealth. No, the things that started happening is I started focusing on me as an individual and figuring out who I am outside of the military uniform, because I really struggled with that, and figured out what it is that I want in life. And for me, I don't care to be mega wealthy. What I care about is living a purpose-driven life and being able to pay my bills and get nice things. You know, nice things like this, which is like 900 bucks. This isn't like a $5,000 guitar. So I designed my life to do that, and I invested in the right people to help me figure it out. And get inspired. Don't get jealous. Anybody can do this. If you believe in yourself and you surround yourself with the right people, because listen, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most amount of time around. This is why, like, my friend circle is very small, because I really believe in that. But if you don't show up for yourself, who will? But anyways, don't let trolls like that get any more energy from you. Alright, how did I do this last time? Who the fuck wants a normal job, too? That shit sounds like a trap. That's how you know he's not a creative type. Anyways, enough about him. Let's see, let's do... I've been live streaming for a while, trust me. I'm used to these comments. It's just funny, I haven't seen it on YouTube yet. How did I do that? Oh, it's like I did this. But I'll tell you one thing, it's really hard to make a living doing YouTube full-time. Guys who do it, I commend them. This is just fun. I'm off work. We're hanging out. I still gotta send some messages today, though. Today is like really a conversation day. Ryan, where are you from, brother? Where are you from, and how's your day going? Hope you're feeling blessed today, my man. Uh-oh, I felt it slip. Alright, and then this one. Hey, this has been a process, learning how to tie these on. Holy smokes. Wait, how the fuck? Why is this so confusing? There we go! I got it figured out, man. It's like fly fishing. I think I've only got like one more string. then I gotta let this thing sit, man. That's the downside. What do you mean you do this for a living? Oh, you set up? You got any tips for nylon? I'd love your advice for nylon, because they're so different from steel. How's your day going, brother? You doing all right? Oh shit, am I missing a string? Oh no, there they are. My fear is that I've tied on... Yeah, damn it. I've got to, this is why I haven't trimmed the strings yet. I bought a set of Sevilla strings, and I put them on backwards. My B string is on my G string spot. Stretch the heel out of them, tuck the extra string. Okay, I did that. Oh, stretch the hell out of them. Gotcha, gotcha. That's awesome. Do you own your own company? Heck yeah, man. Congratulations. I can't see your channel right now from live streaming, but are you how are you doing marketing? How are you doing with your social media presence? Like I see set up by Marshall. I can't see it right now, but I'm kind of curious how's everything going, man? I'm a fellow small business myself. I teach experienced guitar players music production. And then I also teach creatives how to leverage their creative skill set to build companies, getting rewarded for what they love to do in life. Yeah, oh, you're talking to him or what? That's awesome, man. Has it helped you gain clients? Because I had a cool experience 2 days ago. There's this guy named Andy. He reached out to me, watched a lot of my Tonemaster Pro videos, and then he reached out to me on Facebook, and I jumped on a sales call with him, and I think we're gonna work together. He's like a really, really good dude, but I focus on, that's awesome, man. Hell yeah, congratulations, dude. I'll make sure to follow you. I wanna see what you're putting out. Hey, and if you got any advice, let me know. I'm all about it, man. Nah, I was in the Marine Corps and I deployed to Africa twice, and I heard a proverb when I was over there that's kind of stuck with me for the rest of my life, which is if you want to go fast, go solo, but if you want to go far, go together. So I'm all about cross-pollination, man, and helping out others, because I am a product of my community. Twice. Man, the string came untucked. Shoot. This is a mess, bro. Oh, nice, nice. YouTube right now is pushing shorts. So if you're doing long form content, the short game, YouTube's trying to compete and take away from TikTok. So I'm actually getting ready. I chopped up one of my latest video into a bunch of shorts, and there's services you can pay that'll do it for you. Like I use CapCut, and CapCut does a fairly decent job with cutting up the shorts. But whenever you post your shorts, you can link your main YouTube video. So that's how I'll funnel people into videos, is because a lot of people will just swipe on this YouTube stuff, kind of like TikTok. So if you're not already doing it, make sure you're for sure considering doing it. Yeah, I feel you. Are you monetized yet? Good, good, good. Sorry, I can't see any channel details when I'm live. Maybe I can, I just don't know how. Sick, man. Yeah, I don't really rely on the monetization, but it is nice. It depends on how many videos I put out. I got monetized really, really quick. Like, it took me about 2 months, which is crazy. I was on TikTok for a while. I hit over 10K on TikTok, but TikTok is like, what, yeah, that means your CTR is probably low. I'll make about, I think my average CTR is about $5 to $7 per 1,000 views. So I think this year to date, I've made like $400 in ad revenue. Not a lot, but I mean, you know, that's like half of this guitar. I just do it for fun, to be honest. Whatever happens for my channel is outside of my control. The only thing I can control is making content and having fun with it, you know? I'm not here saying I'm trying to do this full time. But that's why I have my company, and it sounds like you're in the same boat. So it's interesting. Man, it's just like the day and age that we live in is, it's so interesting. Like, think about it. If you were in like the 70s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s, like if you wanted to have a career in music, like you got to get really, really lucky to get one of those rare studio jobs, or you got to get found by the right person by playing the right gig at the right time at the right venue, and all the stars have to align for you to like make a comfortable living. Whereas today, you know, if you have what's up, EG? If you have a smartphone, there's so like the trick is to figuring out your path in music these days, because it's not reliant on just making it, you know? Like, honest to God, in today's economy, like if you're trying to make a living with just your music, go buy a lottery ticket, because you'll have equal chances of making money. But if you can learn, like I work with creatives, and I help them figure out how to leverage their creative skill set. So what I do is I show them like, hey, keep putting out your music. Maybe you'll get a lottery ticket, you know, but there's also things like sync licensing. There's sync licensing. There's, you know, you can make it playing your own music. It's just, you got to get ready for the long haul. And you better be thinking like a content creator, because that's probably the best way you're going to get your music heard by a lot of people, if you can create a video that blows up. But what are the other things that go into it? Like, how to run a business. Okay, so what goes into your business? How do you market? You can teach that. And what I feel like, what I try to teach creatives is that a lot of people think, like, say my guitar skills. I think my guitar skills are like a 5 out of 6 on a scale of 1 to 10. All right, so if I want to build a business and do what I love and build a business that's like my company, Guitar Artistry Program, supports Damien Andy, the artist. It's not the other way around. So what I did is I took a step back and I said, hey, I know enough about social media. I've grown my total following on all my platforms about 20,000, and I've done that relatively quick for, the experiences I have. And I've played as a professional musician, but I think it's interesting when we say quote unquote professional, because I played with 2 country artists and traveled with them. I was probably making $200 to $300 a show. When I did theater, I would probably make $1,000 a show. So it's like, yeah, you're a professional guitar player making $40,000 to $50,000 a year just playing, So it's crazy. It's just really hard that like for me, I have a degree in computer science. Like I want to be making at least $70,000 a year, $80,000 a year. Now I'm on track. I'm hoping I should be above that, but we'll see. But what I focus on is helping people see their skill sets where they're like a 5 or a 6. And the idea is to not sell yourself as being a 10. The goal is to find people who are 1s, 2s, and 3s and help them become a 5 or a 6. Because if you can provide that service and you can get a service, like a service-minded attitude, you can build a company around that. And then guess what? As you continue to help 1s, 2s, and 3s, you're inevitably going to increase your skills where all of a sudden you can become a 5, 6, 7, or 8. Yeah, I'm a 1. I'm a 1 in all things. For sure. You also play in a cover band? Hell yeah. Writing and recording, nice. That's what I focus on at. I just graduated with my music production degree from Full Sail, and that's like my specialty is doing like really compositions. I'm really good at writing to film, and I've done a few films through college. But what I'm doing now is I'm studying. You're gonna laugh at this, but hear me out. I'm studying to become a dungeon master for Dungeons and Dragons, and I bought all of these books that teach you how to DM. But what these books teach you is how to build worlds and how to build stories within that world. So for me, the way, like all of my best music that I've written, I've created some type of scenario. Like I created this one track that's called Welcome Home, or The Journey Home. And I wrote it from the perspective of like these, they gave me an ethnicity, and then like I chose Chinese heroism. So in my mind, I had these Chinese warriors who went out to battle, and they came back home, and their fight was successful, and they didn't lose any troops. So they're getting ready to come in and eat with their leader. Whenever they walk through those doors and are getting ready to sit down and eat, what's the music that's being played? So now I compose from that world standpoint, and I wrote my melody first, and then my harmony surrounding it, and then my rhythm section. And in my opinion, it's one of my most mature sounding orchestrations I've done, because I unlocked that technique of, wow, build a world and then live in that world and think about what's the music you hear. So I'm doing the same thing with Dungeons and Dragons now. I created this world, and the town is called Rivermouth. I'm composing the music to go along so I can write it, play with my friends with everything's like my world that they get to live in. But it's just been such a powerful exercise in like visualization, world building, and like living in there. It's really like when I get stuck, I write from emotion. Like, okay, what's the emotion I'm trying to convey? Because if you can understand this, and if you're smart about studying music, like, don't just study scale after scale after scale, because that's not going to get you anywhere. What I would really recommend people do is say, like, hey, I want to write a song that's like, you know, love is a universal thing that a lot of people understand or have some understanding of it. So look up, how do I write a love song? What goes into a love song? Then you'll see, oh, okay, to write emotional ballads, you're probably going to be in a minor key. Okay, well, what goes into making a minor key? What are some popular, you know, minor chord progressions? Then there's different flavors of minor, you know, like, yeah, you could do natural minor, but you could also do harmonic minor, or maybe you can make something sound a little evil with Locrian. Maybe your love is evil and filled with hatred or, you know, betrayal. Use Locrian, or, you know, you want to write a blues song. Well, guess what? A lot of blues is Dorian, okay? But you don't have to get lost in what Dorian is. But, you know, it gives you these different flavors that when I'm sitting down and I'm writing a song and I want to write something that's heroic, well, I know, well, hey, I probably want to do something that's like fantasy. I'm writing fantasy right now. Fantasy is written in with a Dorian flavor. So, I don't know, man. I love nerding out about this stuff. Like, if you can learn how to convey emotion in your music, it goes a lot further than just studying chords and scales. For me, I should speak for me. But I love composition, man. That's what gets me. That's what gets me going. Because it's so much fun, and I teach it now. And you know, I've got 2 clients that I'm working with right now that are both songwriters. And it's fun to see, like, it's a daunting task to get into it, but then once you start breaking it down with like a plan, it's cool to see the final product, and you kind of fall in love. Like, if you saw the last video I put out, really the TLDR is fall in love with the process, not the result. Oh, that's that good sound. All right, let's tune this dude up. I'm gonna overtune. This is why I hate Nylon, man. You hear them already dropping? Does that mean it's coming untied? Yep, I see it. It's coming. It's slipping. Stop it. That's gonna be a problem, I bet. Stop sliding. Dude, that's probably about to come untied. What to do? I was hoping it would catch itself and stop. No, there it goes. It's dropping. I gotta retie it. Fuck, dude. This is why I hate doing this with nylon strings. I bought these just to try, because I've read good things about these strings. But I've got the Ernie ball ends, and I'm gonna be a ball end guy from here on out. I don't want to keep fighting this. Tones in the hands anyways. so frustrating. It's alright, it's a good learning experience. I don't know if I got it on there right. We'll see. Oh! Lord, help me, please. I'm just gonna take this whole string off. Let's see. I remember my first time. I need to, like, oil this bad boy. It's screaming at me. A 414 CE? Oh, hell yeah. What do you think about this this 214? I like the price point. So I went to Guitar Center yesterday. I returned a J14, and the thing that I really liked about this guitar is the playability was just insane. I played a bunch of Cordobas yesterday. I played a Breedlove, and it was just like, this was probably the best playing and sounding, like, it just felt like it was built like a tank. But I understand that what some people gripe about with this model is the fact that it has laminate sides. For me, I don't think that's a big deal. But I understand in the guitar community, a lot of people are snobs. Because I think, like, I was reading into it, what are the actual downsides? Sorry, that's a horrible sound. And it's like, yeah, the downside is that it's laminate. Okay. But if you look in the plus side, one of the things it was talking about is laminate is a little less prone to humidity changes. So if you're actually playing out live, it's a little bit more stable than just, oh, I should have took that string. You'd laugh if you saw these. Yeah, that's what I figured. Cause I was like, you know, at the end of the day, Taylor wouldn't put their name on something that's a shitty product. You know, if you look at it, this is walnut laminate. Honest to God, I probably couldn't tell you that it was laminate. It's really beautiful, you know, and the sound of it is really good. And for the most part, I'm gonna be plugged in anyways. And I love the satin finish on everything. I'm a finish guy. I think I saved that string, man. I'm gonna tune it up a little bit higher to let it stretch. Wow, it's kind of concerning how much this one's dropped. Uh-oh, I think this string is... Yep, this string is slipping too. It's got a little bit more string to give though. Oh, do you really? That's awesome. Yeah, this is... I'm just watching this plunge. Seems to be holding though. This is what I hate about changing strings on a nylon, man. I do. So I guess that checks out. Let's see if this one slips. Oh, which one do you have? Do you have the Parissis? The Parissi 2? The Fishman? I've got that one in my Seagull. Seagull is a great brand that most people shouldn't sleep on, in my opinion. Yeah, especially if you're playing plugged in, you know, you're at the mercy of whatever pickup system you have. I like this pickup system. It's a little flat. I mean, it's got the Taylor thing where it's kind of like mid and high focus, but I just boosted the low end a little bit, and it sounds really good. I tuned this up to an F and it already dropped down to an E flat. The lower three are already pretty stable. It's the bottom nylons. How do you recommend stretching them? Just kind of lifting up. I've heard rumor that can break the core, but I don't know how that works on nylon strings. But I'm gonna tell you this. This is probably the last time I'm gonna tie these on. I bought a 3-pack of the Ernie ball end nylon strings, and I will be rocking those forever. I am a fake classical guitarist, so I don't care if it's not quote unquote the real deal. makes sense. Yeah, you hear them breaking in. That's like comically bad. Pinch it, bro. Don't be nice. But I'm scared. You talking about like this? Don't be nice. I'm too nice for this. Do it again. What's up, Mike? Up and down, like you said. It's the bottom three, the actual nylons. Spread your thumb and your first finger. Oh, you're talking about like this? Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay. You're talking about like the space in between. Gotcha. Wow, I've never thought... Dude, thanks. Thank you. What's your name? We'll see how this does it. That's awesome. That actually flats it by cents. Good. I need it to break in. These are brand new. I just put these on. Alright, let's see. This is a brand new guitar. I just finished like cleaning it up and yeah, top three strings are fine. It's the bottom nylon. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you showing me that. That's right in the memory bank. I won't forget it. Let me see something. Dude, this has intonation issues. What can I do about that? First of all, let me check the neck. That's pretty close. I'll accept that.
That's not supported on this device.
Dude, that's pretty bad right there. Whoa. Dude, that's like 20 cents sharp. D string is good. G string is good. B string is sharp. It won't continuously pick it up, but I don't know why my guitar or my tuner's having it. Dude, the A string is like, the intonation on the A string is really off. Dude, that's like, yeah, but how do you do that on an acoustic guitar is the question. Let me see. Yeah, but I just don't know if I should deal with this on a brand new guitar. You know what I mean? Yeah, the A string is really bad off. My local guitar center is going to be pissed at me, but I don't care. I'm going to be like, dude, I didn't check intonation before I bought it, but now I know that's a thing I have to check. Is it? Think it's worth? I might have to give them a call and see what they recommend. The real question I have is if I want to, and I'd love to get your thoughts on this too, because that's bad. That's 27 cents sharp. There's not a lot that I can do. If it's that bad, you purchase it from Guitar Center. Yeah, I need to do that. And I think at my local Guitar Center they did have a Cordoba that was really really loud, more classical than anything else. But I'm just worried about I'm not gonna lie, like I'm kind of worried about that, you know, because that's 27 cents. Man, and I just spent all this fucking time changing out the strings. But hey, I am new to the world of classical and really acoustic guitars in general. I mostly play like a Telecaster, you know. Man, that sucks. Yeah, you're right. I used to have that tuner. I sold it when I sold my pedal board because I have the Toolmaster Pro. Toolmaster Pro is just, I've sold all my pedals and I don't use my tube amp anymore. It's really that good, man. Like, don't think that I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid in my videos. I really stand by that product. That is like the best, is the best piece of gear I've ever bought. And the tuner in it is really, really good. This is actually surprisingly good too for what it is. This is a super, super snark. It's really good. It's really accurate from between testing it on the Toolmaster Pro. Really good. Hell yeah, man! I'm glad you got it. I hope you love it. Hope you love it as much as I do. I really use this thing. Like, I would be dead in the water without it. You know what I mean? Dude, I'm gonna tell Guitar Center, like, hey, I want new strings too. Because I bought these strings last night. I spent forever putting them on. You know, I'll go ahead and clean them up, but I'm gonna tell them, like, hey, this is, I didn't check this last night, so that's on me, but I really hope that you guys can, they'll do it. They're good. I spent enough fucking money there. Yeah, well, they had a Cordoba that I almost snagged but decided against. It's really frustrating because I do like this guitar. I like the way it looks. That Cordoba probably had a better tone in it. It's deeper, but yeah, I just like I don't know. They just always hook me up. I've got friends that work there, but you know what? Let's do some shopping around. Let me see what they got. Let me see who else is in town. I'll never spend money at Sims. If you're in Columbia, South Carolina, fuck Sims. I shouldn't say that. That's really mean. But they won't get a dime from me. Let's see what they have at Musician Supply. I want to get a Nylon, though. And I'm in the market for it. Like, I really like... I really like the sound of a Nylon, and I want to continue to learn classical guitar. Like, that's a lot of progress today, because I've never really done this before, and I've got a good working on it. You know, they've got some Cordobas. They got a Cordoba Fusion that people really love. There's also a Cordoba Stage, but I kind of want something that's loud that I don't have to be plugged in if I don't want to be. Oh, nice. Yeah, we've got Musician Supply here is it's a local shop. It's not the same. Let me see. This is a Cordoba C9. I don't think it has a pickup in it though. Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. And the reason why that's a deal breaker is like I do record with a mic and I've got nice microphones, but the downside is that I've also have 3 dogs, and I can't tell you how many times before I went all digital, I would be recording, and then the next thing I know, one of my dogs goes off, and I'm just like, shit. Oh, snap. My local store has a Goudan, however you say it. Yeah, it doesn't have a pickup though. I can't do that. Having a pickup is important to me. Because these live streams, everything is direct in, you know? I know that might sound a little hoity-toity, but it just is what it is. Yeah, let me go. I think I'm gonna go play this other. If you want to look at it, I'd love to get your thoughts on it, especially since you're a fellow guitar nut who knows a lot. They have the ones that are in my store for me to try that are. I don't want to spend over $1,000, otherwise I would have kept that J45. But they have the Cordoba Stage, and then they have a Cordoba Fusion. I played the Fusion last night, and it actually has like a huge tone to it. The Cordoba Stage looks really, really cool. I just doubt it's going to be a loud guitar, you know? That's so funny. You stick with Taylor over Cordoba? I thought Cordoba was like king in the nylon space. You don't see any Cordovas there? I took a little bit of lessons from Dr. Carlos Castilla, and that's what he recommended I get. But nonetheless, I'm gonna jump off here and go eat, and then I'll decide what I want to do. It looks like if I don't like the Cordoba, then I'll have to order regardless. I'm just the type of person that like, it's kind of like vinyl, man. Oh, that makes sense. I'll tell you, like, I don't really like ordering because I feel like, and this is going to sound super hippie, but I feel like life is too convenient. I like whenever, like, it's kind of like vinyl. Like, I know I could go on Amazon and I can order any vinyl I want, but what I love to do is to go into a vinyl shop and get really excited about something that I found there. So I try to source most of my gear locally because it gives me that same aspect of life before the internet. Because now it's like, when you can get whatever the hell you want when you want it, I just don't think it's as fun, you know? Yeah, this is just the only one that they have. Yeah, you should be able to contact me on Instagram. Instagram.com. Let me see. I thought I saw you follow me on there. It says I have to follow. Let me see if I can switch accounts. I'll get you. If you followed me on there, I'll follow you back, so we can chat on there. Okay, I'll follow you back. I'll get you back. Brother, set up by Marshall. If you don't mind following me too, I'll let you know what I decide to do. Let me just double check that it's really that bad. I feel like I can't believe I got a lemon. Dude, listen to this. Right here, I'm spot on, and I'm using the Tollmaster Pro tuner. That is 24 cents sharp. Look, you can even hear it. Let me make sure D is perfectly in tune. That's 6 cents sharp on a D. That's crazy. Yeah, that's this guitar. Fuck, man. And you know, I'm gonna tell you what's bad about my local Guitar Center is that they are going to they're gonna just put this back on the wall and sell it. They're not even gonna fix it. I guarantee you. So someone's gonna buy this guitar and it's gonna have really bad intonation and they'll just be like, my guitar, I can never get it to be in tune. But man, that's frustrating. All right, well, let me eat, and then I'm gonna go to Guitar Center. I'll keep you posted what I decide to do. If I don't fall in love with the Nylon that they have there, I'm not gonna get it. I'll just order on Sweetwater. But after I eat, I'm gonna look and see what inventory is local. If there's something local, that's what I'll prefer to do. But you know, at the end of the day, these are tools, and I've got enough tools of the trade until it comes in. But I would just really rather support a local guitar shop than order online. But don't get me wrong, Sweetwater's a great company. Yeah, man, and likewise. Thank you so much for teaching me that trick. I had no idea. That's something I'm gonna use going forward, man. Yeah, and if I can ever help you out with marketing or anything, let me know, man. I'm just a good dude trying to help other good dudes. That's how I live. But all right, homies, I'm gonna jump off. I'll keep you all posted what I decide. Vic, I saw your follow come through. I'll make sure I follow you back, and I'll make sure you get a message from me. But all right, y'all. Let me go deal with it.